Alright guys, it is day 6 and we're not even joking, it is like 5:30 in the morning. We are heading to snorkel at, I believe, Caño Island, and it takes like an hour and a half to get there, so we're up to get there by 7 because the boat leaves at 7:30.
Yeah, so a little bit of an early morning, and the excursion itself is quite long. I believe we're there till about 2 when they drive us back and we get back and done at 3. So definitely gonna be a long day in the sun. We'll be very tired at the end of it, but we're hoping to get a lot of cool footage with the GoPro because it's a snorkeling, I don't want to say adventure.
Excursion,
thank you, I couldn't think of that word. Excursion. So yeah, should be a fun day but also an exhausting day.
and sorry if our video just ends abruptly because we're going to be using our GoPro, and the battery could die at any moment. So
yeah, so just be prepared that the footage doesn't really have the best transition to the end. So just keep that in mind. It's going to be definitely an interesting day of GoPro filming because I obviously don't want to bring my camera. We don't know what the boat situation's like, and I don't want to get salt water all over the camera and lenses in my bag and stuff. So we're just going to rock it with the GoPro, but we're going to go ahead, pack up, get out of here. But we will see you guys when we're back, done, and at the Airbnb again. Hey everybody, we are back with day 6. Today's adventure was scuba diving to Caño Island.
Snorkeling.
I say snorkeling? Well, fair enough. Company does scuba diving as well. But yeah, so it was with Costa Rica Scuba
And
Dive. It was the name of the company, but they do more than that. They do like surfing, scuba diving, snorkeling. Wanted to say up front the cost per person was $130 per adult. I think we both are on the same page. Felt like that was a little pricey for what you got. She's going to go in kind of more of the details as to what the day looked like. But it definitely seemed a little pricey for what you got. Without taking too much of Shayla's thunder, it was like overall an 80-minute snorkeling session broken up into 2 sessions, so 2 40-minute sessions. It was about an hour and a half away, so we're staying in Bajuco, so it's an hour and a half south.
Yes, so we left where we were staying at like 5:30, like you saw earlier in the video, to make it there by 7 a.m. check-in, to just get your things ready, to sign waivers. They did give us coffee. I think there's tea as well as, of course, water, and I think banana bread and bananas to eat.
There's no shortage of snacks.
Yes. We got, including in the prices, the park entrance, because it is a national park that you have to go through, because Caño Island is a biological reserve. So that's included in the price. And if you do get seasick, I would definitely take some seasickness pills just in case. Because you are on a smaller boat, so you can pretty much feel everything, plus it's super fast. When we got there, you know, they did the debriefing, how to put on your life vest. There's 3 ways. It was either like on your wrist if you're a pretty good swimmer, I think on like your waist if you're like intermediate, and then I think on your chest if you were like very unsure of your swimming abilities. Before you leave, there's no bathrooms on the island. There are, I think, 2 park rangers is what our guide told us. And we weren't allowed to go on the island. I don't know if it's like another tour or it's just like a special thing that they might offer.
Kind of one of those things where to exercise caution, because the double-edged sword, I guess, of them offering all the snacks and coffee is, you know, your first try is like, oh, I want to get my money's worth. Be careful, because you're going to eat a lot of food and drink a lot of coffee, and the next thing you know, you're going to have to go to the bathroom, take a dump when you can't take a dump.
Yeah, so the first session, the guy takes you around and kind of points out things. Of course, you can't really expect to see a ton of things while you're there, you know, just you can't control Mother Nature and the animals that are there.
Yeah.
But on the way there, we did see some spotted dolphins, I believe. So that was pretty cool. No whales. And then after the first session, we got back on the boat and ate a snack.
It was fruits. They gave you watermelon slices sliced up and pineapple sliced up. And then you get back in the water. It takes you to a different area. We're actually in this one. We saw a somewhat school of fish before, but in the second area, saw a big school of fish that was like really awesome, and like because it's a biological preserve, like obviously these fish don't get actively hunted, so they're not skittish. So I mean, you could go pretty close to them and they're just like swimming away slowly. I mean, even our tour guide at one point was like just barely petting on the back of its fin a puffer fish, and it wasn't even really moving out of the way. So pretty cool experience, just because again the fish are pretty chill due to not having to really experience predators, other than obviously like, you know, sharks and those kind of things. After
that second 40-minute session, we went back onto the boat, and that's when we actually had lunch. And they provided a very like Costa Rican burrito, I would say. It was filled with, we don't have any videos or anything. We're just hungry, yeah. So gallo pinto, which is rice and beans, as well as avocado and fried plantain.
Correct.
In a burrito. So.
And then they gave you some dessert, which banana bread seems to really be their staple, because they had it in the store and they give it to you as a dessert. And maybe somewhat strategic, they give you bananas
in the store, which I imagine when they go bad is what they use to make the banana bread. So after we got those 2 items, that began the journey back to the national park from the biological preserve. And then they take you in, obviously you get off the boat, and then you pretty much just walk back to the Costa Rican dive.
When we got off of the boat to drag our feet, just in case there were stingrays on the sand, just because last week there was a lady that got stung in between her big toe and whatever the
webbing.
Yeah, the next toe is. But in between that,
you get all the coffee you want, snacks, hang out. They also have showers to rinse off, which is nice.
It's not a pointer toe, but the river could actually flow into the ocean, and here they have like crocodiles on this side, which our guide just told us it's fine because crocodiles are scared of humans more than anything else, but there are still kids in the water, so I don't know. I'm not a local, so if you guys are, just let us know if you guys feel
if that
safe.
makes logic to you, or
if that makes you feel safe or not.
I say makes logic.
I don't know. We're tired. It's like 11 o'clock here, and we got up at 5.
Anyways, we've been rambling. This has been a long shoot. Hit that like button if you like this video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you think we're cool or you're just a kind individual. And hit the bell notifications to be alerted when another video gets posted. We're going to sleep.
Good night.